So let's continue where we left yesterday from the basic properties of logarithm. I hope you remember them. So we did not talk about one verification of a property, and that was log b base c, and this is whole to the power a. And I told you that this power and this number flips and this becomes b to the power log a base c. So just see what's happening actually. First of all, observe the c, the base over here remains the same, just a flips with this b. So just be careful that this flips with this. How? Let us see. So I'm talking about the LHS part first, and again doing the same thing. Let us assume log b base c equals to lambda. So c to the power lambda equals to b by the definition of logarithm. I hope you remember this much. If don't, please go back to the previous lecture and then watch in the continuation. So the LHS part becomes a to the power log b base c, which is nothing but a to the power lambda. Now let us see what happens to the RHS side. So on the RHS side, I have b to the power log a base c, and what I have b c to the power lambda. So I'll place it over here. So this becomes c to the power lambda and log a base c. Now of course this lambda can go over here because this can be written as c to the power lambda log a base c. I hope you remember this property, that this can go over here and become the power to the number. So this becomes c to the power log a to the power lambda by c. And then using the simple property that if the number power to this base is same, this directly becomes a to the power lambda. So this is verified again. So these are all the properties which we need to remember. I'll just show you the rest of the properties as well. If you are continuing from this lecture, please go back and watch the previous lecture as well. So these are the properties which we need to know. So mn wala property, m plus n becomes mn, m minus n becomes m upon n, a, b, lambda, this lambda comes before, and if the base has lambda, it comes before by 1 by lambda. Then we have this one, log a to the power lambda by a. This is equivalent to lambda. You can also think that lambda comes previous like this property, and log a base a becomes 1, of course. Then if we have a to the power log b base a, if both these bases and this is same, then this turns out to be b. Then the base change theorem, very important, log b base a equals to log b base c upon log a base c. Then 8th we have log b base a and whole to the power c, the c and b flips the position as we have seen the proof of this one. So we are going to use the 7-8 properties and do some questions today. So I hope you're ready. If not, just have a look at this and observe them thoroughly, and let's start from the very simplest questions. I want you to try them on your own and then resume the videos. Alright. Just stay tuned. We'll also share the assignment at the end, and in the tomorrow's class we'll also discuss the solutions of them. So I'll start with the easy questions and slowly I'll go to the difficult questions. So before we move ahead, just one more thing, very basic thing, so that you do not get confused later in any questions, and that is a natural logarithm and common logarithm. So one thing is common logarithm and one thing is natural logarithm. Now common logarithm is on the base 10. So if anything on base 10, for example log 100 base 10, which is equivalent to 2, this is common logarithm which has the base equals to 10. Alright, so when I do not write anything on the base and write log 4, that means it is on the base 10. Remember, it is on the base 10. Natural logarithm is on the base e. E is nothing but a constant which is called as Napier's constant. It is called as Napier's constant. And why it is called natural logarithm, we'll talk about it in detail when we'll be talking about differentiation. E is a Napier's constant. It is an irrational number, and the value is approximately equal to 2.71. Now guys, the idea is very simple. Also remember few values, and that are log 2. Log 2 is equals to 0.301. Now be careful, I'm not writing anything over here. What does that mean? If you think that it is base 10, you are absolutely correct. And similarly, log 3 is 0.4771. Alright, and of course base 10. If you want to write down natural logarithm without writing base e, we say it ln. If I say ln4, this is the short form of log base e, ln. Remember, you might have seen these kind of things. ln4, ln5. This is the shortcut of writing log of something base e. So guys, do not restrict yourself to log 2 and log 3. If I know log 2, I can also find out log 4 with just using the above values. Can I write down log 4 as log 2 square? Now applying the property, this will come before. Basic property, if you remember, a to the power lambda, lambda comes before. This becomes 2 log 2. And the value of log 2, you already know, that's 0.301. So it's 2 into 0.301, which is 0.602. If this is clear, guys, I want you to try the value of log 9. Pause the video and try it on your own. Yes, it's quite simple. Log 3 square and 2 comes before. So it's 2, and I have log 3, and you know the value of log 3, I suppose, and that's 0.4771. So on your fingertips now, no log table, nothing required. And 2, and then you have 4, 1 carry, 4 and 5, and 9. So 0.9542. Quite simple. Now if you're done till here, I want you to apply some brain and calculate the value of log 5. So if you have got it, fine. If not, guys, think, why not write down log 5 as log 10 upon 2 and apply the property of log 10 minus log 2, the m minus n property. Again, I'm down to 2 and 3. Log 10, of course, log 10 base 10, it's gonna be 1. Remember, I'm not writing the base, but when I'm writing log 10, it means base 10. So 10 to the power what equals to 10? Of course 1. Minus log 2, you know, is 0.301. And ultimately it turns out to be 0.699. So you can calculate all these values like this. I want you to try a few values at home as well, and we'll discuss them tomorrow. So the values which you can try to find out at home are log 12, log 18, log 25, log square root of 2, and log square root of 72. So I'll just give you the hint, quite simple. Log 12, you just need to prime factorize, guys, and then it is done. Log 12, you can write it down as log 4 into 3 or log 2 square into 3. Apply the property, this will become log 2 square plus log 3, mn property. After that, you know how to do it. Similarly, do it for log 18, log 25, log root 2. It's nothing, guys, it's trying to confuse you. Log 2 to the power half. Half can come before, and again you're down to log 2. Similarly, try the log 72. This easily can be written as log 6 root 2. 6 will come out of 36, and then you can write down as log 6 plus log root 2. Log 6, guys, log 2 plus log 3. I hope you get it. Quite simple, and you can handle these things well. So these are calculating the basic logarithm values, natural logarithm, and common logarithm. So if I write down log 10 now, it means base 10. If I write down ln something, it means base e. I hope it is clear. Let's go ahead and try some good questions and slowly move towards JEE kind questions. So guys, first question we're going to deal with today is log 2 base 7 is equals to m, and we need to find out log 28 base 49. I want you to try it, and if you get it, fine, otherwise I'll help you out. Till then I'll give you the options. So the option choices are 2 multiplied by 2m plus 1. B says 2m plus 1 divided by 2. C says 2 upon 2m plus 1. And D, it says m plus 1. So I hope some of you have got to the answer. If yes, good. Otherwise, let's go ahead and watch the solution. If you are still not done, I would say pause the video, try it on your own, and then go ahead for the solution. So I'm going directly. So guys, log 2 base 7 is equals to m. Let's convert this in the form of log 2 base 7. So let's write it down as log 7 square, because I'm interested in 7. This 2 I will take away. 28 can also be written as 7 multiplied by 2 square. So instead of 28 and 49, I see all 2 and 7s, which was given to me something like this. So that's why my aim was to convert this into 2 and 7s. Now I can deal with this. So this 2 will come over here back, and since it is in the base, it will come in the form of half. I hope it is clear. And I have log 7, and here I have 7 into 2 square. Simple. Now you can apply the property of mn. So this becomes half log 7 base 7 plus log 2 square base 7. Quite clear? The next time I'm going to skip few steps, but right now it's first time for you, so I'm going slow. So it's half, this is 1 plus, and this guys clearly is 2 times m. I hope this is clear. If not, then you need some more practice. How? See, this 2 comes before here, and that is this 2, and the remaining thing will be log 2 base 7, and that remaining thing, log 2 base 7, is nothing but m. So the final answer which comes out is 2m plus 1 over 2. I hope this is clear. So the answer is B for Bombay, right? So I hope you get it. If fine, then let's move to the next question. Otherwise, you can just pause and observe the things, because slowly we're gonna take on. So question number 2, second for the day. This says if a ki power x equals to b, b ki power y equals to c, and c ki power z equals to a, then find x, y, z. Now guys, quite simple, right? The option choices over here, let me tell you that as well. It's a 0, b says 1, c says 2, and d says 3. So guys, the idea is quite simple again. Now there is one trick to these kind of questions. If you can think of a value which satisfies this equation, all 3, then you can directly put the values and get the answer without solving and doing anything. For example, I clearly see 1 is working everywhere over here. 1 to the power 1 equals to 1, 1 to the power 1 equals to 1, 1 to the power 1 equals to 1. So there is definitely one solution which says a equals to b equals to c equals to x equals to y equals to z equals to 1. Apply that and we get 1 as the answer. No solving, nothing. Answer in just 10 seconds. Right? But let us see how it has to be done as well. But remember this trick. If you find out one solution which satisfies all the values, just directly put in straight away and you get the answer. Now let's try. Now a to the power x equals to b. Of course, let's bring in the picture of log. So if I take log both the side, this will be log a to the power x equals to log b. And hence this x can come here and I get x log a equals to log b, and hence x equals to log b by log a. Now guys, I hope you understood that what's going to happen to the rest of them as well. Now remember, I'm not writing any base. That means the base is 10. I'm taking common logarithm. Now guys, very simple. If this is clear, go ahead and find out b to the power y equals to c. This will come out to be as y equals to log c base log b, very similar to this, taking log both the sides and doing the same procedure. Try on your own please. C to the power z equals to a will give me z equals to log a base log c. If you understand all this, you're going like a pro. Great, we are learning. Now we need to find out x, y, z. So x, y, z, what it is equals to? Log b by log a and multiply by log c base log b, and I hope you've got to the answer 1. Meanwhile, I'm writing for you to share PDFs, and this gets cancelled, gets cancelled, gets cancelled. We have 1 which we have got directly as well. So I hope this is also clear, and if not, just wait, pause the video, observe and move ahead. So meanwhile, I'm going to the third question guys for the day. So now this one is also an easy question. Just let's get you guys a little feel of it before we move on to the difficult question. So ln a plus b by 2 is equals to half of ln a plus ln b. Now guys, what do you mean by ln? Of course, it means the base is e. So if ln a plus b by 2 is equals to half of ln a plus ln b, I'll simply apply the property over here, and the right hand side will become half of ln ab, and this side I'm keeping it the same, ln a plus b by 2. Further, I can just take this half over here, applying the simple property, and this will become ln ab to the power half, and this is ln a plus b by 2. Now on to the right hand side, and in the left hand side I have ln something equals to ln something. Therefore this particular quantity has to be equals to this particular quantity. So that was my whole role, and now a plus b by 2 is equals to root of ab. And if you understand, this is arithmetic means and geometric means, a and b have to be equal. But if you don't, let's go ahead and solve it. So a plus b is equals to 2 root ab. Square it up, we get a square plus b square plus 2ab is equals to 4ab, and what I have is a square plus b square minus 2ab equals to 0, and a minus b whole square equals to 0, and that gives me a equals to b. Basic calculation. So I think so the game of logarithm was up till here. After that, it's basic algebra, and you directly get to the answer. And the relation between a and b is that a is equivalent to b. Let's try one more question before we move ahead to some good questions, so that you get the feel of the basic identities and their application part. So let me try a little bit better question than all these. And the question says 81 to the power 1 over log 3 base 5, alright, plus 27 to the power log 36 base 9, plus 3 to the power 4 upon log 9 base 7. So guys, I hope you understand. He's trying to make these properties of exponents and logarithm, which we have studied, the last two properties. And let us see how we can play with this. First of all, I don't like my logarithms power in fractions or in denominators, so I'll just change them up, apply the base change theorem, and this will become 81 to the power log 5 base 3. Quite simple. If you understood this, fine. If not, let's check what actually happened. So I'm doing it over here, right? Try to understand what actually happened. So if I say 1 upon log 3 base 5, I can write it down as 1 upon log 3 upon log 5 using base change theorem. Now this goes in the numerator. This becomes log 5 upon log 3. Simple. And further, using the elimination of the base change theorem or reverse process, I can say log 5 base 3. So remember, if this reciprocates, then the base and the number interchange, and that is the simple application of base change theorem. So now this has become something like this. Now I can handle this, guys, very easily. This will become 3 to the power 4, and it will be in the form of a to the power log lambda base a, right? Similarly, let's see what's going to happen over here. Let's take it down in the form of 3. This is 3 to the power 3, and this is 36, and this is 3 to the power 2. So I'm taking everything in the base 3 over here as well as in the exponent, so that I can apply the property of a to the power lambda b base a equals to b. I hope you remember that property. So plus 3, and again I'll just do the same thing over here, 4 times log 7 base 9. I reciprocated and I interchange the number and base. So this is also in the form of now 3 to the power 4, 3 to the power 4 log 5 base 3, and this is 3 to the power 3, and this 2 will come also outside and become half, तो ये आधा हो जाएगा. 3/2 log 36 base 3 plus 3 की पावर 4 log 3 square and here 7. अब हम सब पावर्स को नंबर के ऊपर चढ़ा देंगे और हमारा जो फॉर्मेट बन जाएगा वो बन जाएगा 3 to the power log something base 3, which is of course equals to this something. तो यही एम चल रहा था शुरू से कि 3 की पावर log something base 3 आप हर एक इंडिविजुअल को बना दो. कैसे बनाएंगे देखते हैं आगे, राइट? तो I'll just copy this part. कहाँ तक हम पहुंच गए? So this is now 3 to the power log 3, and इस 4 को ऊपर भेज देते हैं. This will become 5 की पावर 4 plus 3 to the power log 3 36, इसको ऊपर भेज देते हैं and will become 3/2 plus 3 to the power, ये 2 पीछे आएगा हाफ बन के, इसको काट देगा और 2 बन जाएगा ये, और इसको भी ऊपर भेज देते हैं log 7 square base 3. अब the game is over, right? Quite simple. ये बन जाएगा आपका 5 की पावर 4, ये बन जाएगा आपका 36 की पावर 3/2, और ये आपका बन जाएगा 7 की पावर 2. 5 की पावर 4 is 625, ये 36 कर देगा इसका स्क्वायर रूट और फिर 6 हो जाएगा. 6 की पावर 3 you will get as 216. Basic calculation, you can take your time. 7 to the power 2 is 49, and now I need to just add them up. So 6, 7, 800, 850, 850, 865, 870, and 890. So that is the answer to this question, and that's 890. I hope this is quite clear. So that was a little calculative question on logarithm. I hope the questions still here are clear. Next, I'm going to give you a few assignments for homework, and we're going to do one question which is going to test all your properties, but you should only move to that, only proceed to that if you're clear with all these 4 or 5 examples we have taken so far. Alright, so let's move on to a difficult question. अब एक difficult question try करते हैं, but अगर पिछले questions एकदम clear है तो ही हम आगे move कर पाएंगे, otherwise आपको थोड़ा सा difficulty होगी. And make sure that you know those questions. So let's try the last difficult question. Question number 5. It says 1 by root of 27 whole to the power 2 minus log 13 base 5 upon log 9 base 5. Now guys, the game is quite simple, but only if you understand it. मेरे अप्रोचेस क्या होने चाहिए? ये 5 और ये 5 सेम है, बेस चेंज थ्योरम आसानी से लग जाएगी. देन ये 27 और ये 9, ये दोनों 3 में जा सकते हैं. ये 9 यहाँ पे बेस बनने वाली क्लियर है, तो मेरा अप्रोच ये है कि कहीं ना कहीं से मैं log 3 पे समथिंग ले आऊं. तो ये 3 की पावर log समथिंग बेस 3 अगर मैंने बना दिया इस 27 और इस 9 को कन्वर्ट करके, तो हम इसको सॉर्ट कर पाएंगे। तो ट्राई करते हैं। पहले तो लेट्स मेक इट लुक लिटिल सिंपल, अभी थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है। तो ये स्क्वायर रूट हटाते हैं और इधर a की पावर x माइनस वाई की प्रॉपर्टी लगाते हैं, सिंपल एक्सपोनेंट्स का रूल लगाते हैं। तो इट विल बिकम 1/27 की पावर 1/2 होल टू द पावर 2 अपॉन 1/27 टू द पावर 1/2 होल टू द पावर log 13 बेस 9 और होल की पावर हाफ। अभी दिख रहा होगा थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाइड हो गया है। कैसे? स्क्वायर रूट बन गया हाफ, ये 1/27 की पावर हाफ की पावर 2, 5 एलिमिनेट कर दिए तो log 13 बेस 9 बन गया, सिंपल बेस चेंज थ्योरम का रिवर्स प्रोसेस से। और ये माइनस की पावर थी वो डिनोमिनेटर में चली गई। अब गेम काफी आसान है, कांस्टेंट ये वाला अलग कर देते हैं, log को अलग सॉर्ट करेंगे और इसको ट्राई करेंगे ऐसा बनाने का। लेट्स सी, ये हाफ से 2 कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा, ये आपका कट जाएगा, हमारे पास बचेगा 1/27 और a की पावर हाफ इसको मिलेगी, तो 1/√27 तो बाहर हो जाएगा। मल्टीप्लाई बाय हमारे पास जो बचेगा वो कुछ ऐसा दिखेगा, 1/27 टू द पावर -1/2 log 13 बेस 9 टू द पावर 1/2। आई थिंक तो यहां तक काफी क्लियर होगा। अब चीजें थोड़ी सिंपल दिखने लगी हैं। अब सब 3 में ले जाते हैं एंड द गेम गेट्स ओवर देयर। 1/27 को √27 को भी 3√3 लिख देते हैं, थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाइड दिखेगा। राइट, आगे अगर बात करें तो ये हो जाएगा हमारा, इसको ऊपर ले जाते हैं, पावर पॉजिटिव हो जाएगी, गेम सिंपल हो जाएगा। राइट, तो हमारे पास आ जाएगा 3 टू द पावर 3, 27 को मैं लिख रहा हूं, और ये हो जाएगा आपका हाफ। क्यों? क्योंकि ऊपर गया माइनस चले जाएगा। एंड यहां पे है हमारे पास log 13 बेस 9 की पावर हाफ। सिंपल। नाउ वी कैन राइट इट डाउन एज 1/3√3, सब 3 में ले जाएंगे एंड गेम खत्म। 3 टू द पावर 3/2 और log 13, 9 को भी लिख देंगे 3 स्क्वायर और उसका हाफ आ जाएगा पीछे, और यहां पर एक पावर हाफ। Now let's take it down to all log 3 base 3 पे। तो we are over here now 1/3√3। इसके बाद 3 की पावर, ये 3/4 ऊपर चले जाएगा, log 13 की पावर 3/4 और बेस 3 की पावर हाफ। ये गेम आसान है। 1/3√3, 13 की पावर 3/4 बना दिया हमने प्रॉपर्टी, 3 की पावर log समथिंग बेस 3 की पावर 1/2 एंड द आंसर बिकम्स 1/3√3 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 13 की पावर 3/8। मेरे ख्याल से समझ में आ गया होगा। सिंपल है, बट जस्ट यू नीड टू अप्लाई द प्रॉपर्टीज वेरी इजिली एंड यू नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई द नंबर्स लाइक दिस कि 27 है, 9 है जो बेस बनने वाली है। ये चीज अगर आप बना सकते हो इसको तो परफेक्ट हो जाएगा आपके लिए। दिस इज ऑल यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड एंड द रेस्ट इज इजी। आई वॉन्ट यू टू पॉज द वीडियो एंड जस्ट ऑब्जर्व द सॉल्यूशन। दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट मैनिपुलेशंस ऑफ प्रॉपर्टीज। इससे ज्यादा नहीं पूछेगा, यही प्रॉपर्टीज आपको मैनिपुलेट करनी होंगी। So now I'm giving you some questions for homework which you can try, right? And कल डिस्कस करेंगे हम इनको नेक्स्ट क्लास में, तो आप ये क्वेश्चंस कुछ ट्राई कर सकते हैं। तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है, a equals to log base 2 log base 2 log 256 base 4 plus 2 log 2/√2। So you need to find out a कितना होगा। बहुत सिंपल है, राइट? आप सॉल्व करते जाइए, इस साइड से सॉल्व करके इधर पहुंचिए और इसको अलग सॉल्व कर लीजिए एंड गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ a। क्वाइट सिंपल। सेकंड ट्राई करेंगे। जो सेकंड क्वेश्चन हम घर पे ट्राई करेंगे वो कुछ इस तरीके से है। x की वैल्यू है log BC बेस a, y की वैल्यू है log AC बेस B और z की वैल्यू है log AB बेस C। आपने क्या करना है, आपको बताना है कि विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग क्वांटिटी इज इक्वल्स टू 1। हमें बताना है कि इनमें से कौन सी स्टेटमेंट जो है वो ट्रू है। पहली है x प्लस वाई प्लस जेड इक्वल्स टू 1। सेकेंड है 1/1 प्लस एक्स प्लस 1/1 प्लस वाई प्लस 1/1 प्लस जेड इक्वल्स टू 1। थर्ड है एक्स वाई जेड इक्वल्स टू 1 एंड जो लास्ट है वो है 1 प्लस एक्स की पावर -2 प्लस 1 प्लस वाई की पावर -2 प्लस 1 प्लस जेड की पावर -2 इक्वल्स टू 1। आपको बताना है इनमें से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट ट्रू है। एक और ट्राई कर सकते हैं घर पे। जो भी आपके डाउट्स हैं वो आप कमेंट सेक्शंस पे डाल सकते हैं और जो आपके आंसर्स हैं वो भी आप कमेंट सेक्शंस पे डाल सकते हैं एंड हम आपको उसका रिवर्ट करेंगे जितनी जल्दी पॉसिबल होगा। थर्ड क्वेश्चन log 7 log रूट ऑफ x स्क्वायर प्लस x प्लस 5 एंड यहाँ बेस है आपके पास 5 इक्वल्स टू 0 देन x इज इक्वल्स टू व्हाट। ऑलराइट, एक थोड़ा सा हट के क्वेश्चन देते हैं, नया सा है, ट्राई करेंगे। नहीं कर पाए तो कल हम इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस करेंगे और इसके और भी डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस करेंगे इस टाइप के। तो log 27 बेस 12 की वैल्यू अगर a है तो आपको बताना है कि log 16 बेस 6 की वैल्यू क्या होगी। इसे मैं आपको ऑप्शंस भी दे देता हूँ। तो ऑप्शंस हैं 2 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3 माइनस a अपॉन 3 प्लस a। ऑप्शन बी कहता है 3 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3 माइनस a अपॉन 3 प्लस a। ऑप्शन सी कहता है 4 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3 माइनस a अपॉन 3 प्लस a। And the last option D. D says 2 multiplied by 4 minus a upon 4 plus a। बस इतना करना है। आप 4 क्वेश्चन घर पे ट्राई कीजिए और अगर आपके आंसर्स आते हैं तो कमेंट सेक्शन पे जरूर शेयर कीजिए। कल हम चारों क्वेश्चंस को डिस्कस करेंगे और आगे बढ़ेंगे।